All right, this is KaotiK Crypto. We defy tyranny. It's August 14th, 2023. Yesterday, I made a quick posting. I was at a festival and just having some quick insight. It had been a while since I posted, so I just simply said, I think the markets are going to be going sideways and down for the next month and a half, 2 months. September and October, or September and August, tend to be pretty red with regular markets, and I just don't see a lot of just really big bullish catalysts till towards the end of the year with the Santa Claus rally that usually happens, and holidays, people are usually a little happier, they spend more money. A big reason for it is because we had a big spike in leverage, and this is a resistance area. We haven't been at for over a year, about a year, and it's just makes sense to me that this is going to provide some kind of resistance. And I'm just expecting us to go down in our open interest. So, but it could happen through a short squeeze. But I'm just saying, to me, it seems like we're going to be going still boring sideways, maybe some down, maybe some action in that kind of way. The Fear and Greed Index is at 50. It's been at 50 for over a month. It's just complacency, and complacency to me kind of sort of breed almost fear in a way. People don't care, and then all of a sudden it crashes, and people get more scared again. But it could also be complacency with the bears, and the bears are all over shorting, and then all of a sudden they get a short squeeze. So it does go both ways. But we haven't had a red spike in a while, and it's kind of green. It just seems to me like we might get some selling pressure, but I could be wrong. There has been some bullish activity today, and that's all great and gravy, but people are just calling oh, the rally is breaking out. It's breaking out. I'm oh, is it? We haven't made any big moves here yet. I'll take a look. So, one person posted well, we're going to the moon. I had one little spike. Nothing has happened yet. I still think we're going to come down to some resistance areas 25, 26, maybe even 23. This area right here at 23 has not been retested, really. And, we did have a retest here, I'm sure. And we could end up, forming a wedge type of thing. Draw something here. We could end up kind of coming through up here again, falling back, and then something like that. That's a little aggressive. I don't think it'd be that bad, but yeah, just something like that. That would get us to 38, almost to 38, which is 38's been my kind of call for a little while, but I just don't see it happening yet. One of my coins that I've been really stacking, HBAR, their hash graph is really running, and that's a layer one that I believe Google and a lot of big companies are working with, and I think even NASA. So I think HBAR is just doing phenomenal. Let's see where we're at. Should be on the list. Or is it? Yeah. Maybe it's not. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that HBAR is not on my list. I'm going to throw that from... All right. Yeah, so... Yeah, HBAR is definitely breaking out. But at the same time, we're probably at resistance lines now. Its all-time high was 80 cents. And we're at 60.6 cents. So even at the all-time high, it's still a 12x. And I think this is going to be a 25x coin, personally. I think this is similar. It's similar chart to Cardano in the last cycle. Let's see here. Yeah, I think what may have just happened is something similar to the lines of this rally, or maybe even a rally here. But the 9 cents, 12 cents, then goes on to do $3, and I think something like that's very likely to transpire. So take that as you will. I think HBAR is a great contender. It's a great project. And another one, CRO token. Let's take a look at the bubbles and see what really moved. I just know HBAR moved because it's one of my main holdings. to a pretty strong degree. CFX, render, AI tokens. I think AI is going to be the big talk. I was talking about last week at KaotiK and his AI recommendations. I didn't pay for his recommendations. I made just some research and try to figure out what they were. I was trying to be on top of the volume spikes, but I think the market's kind of becoming mature to the point where I can't really tell what's going on. But I mean, I know that there aren't that many AI coins, and I kind of narrow it down to like just my selections that I posted, I believe, about this last week too, and like obviously Fetch AI, Render, Singularity Net, Ocean Protocol, Graph. I mean, those are kind of like your big AI tokens. So. Also, storage might be a thing too. There's a KaotiK Crypto did a thing this weekend between Filecoin and Arweave token. It sounds like Arweave might be the better of the two with tokenomics in consideration, but yeah, XTC might be coming to a decent buy. I mean, it was rallying pretty hard. I think it went up to 90 cents. It's kind of really similar in ways to XRP. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it went all the way up to like 90 cents. So it's just cooling off. I mean, it's just the beginning of the bull run. It's just like when these things start spiking like this, it's showing that the project has life. Like, yeah, it might come back and completely retrace, but it's showing that there's volume. They're showing there's stuff happening behind the scenes. Where other tokens that I'm not as familiar with, like they might not do much of anything. Let's take a look at. Let's find one I don't know that much about. Curve. Bitcoin Cash, I just don't see it really doing a whole lot, really. But I mean, it'll probably still be around just because of VP. Maybe I'll take a harder look at some other ones. Let's see. CCC Engine tokens are great. Metaverse token. Let's see, Mana. Just looking for a coin that I have that doesn't. This is probably one of the worst looking coins that I have that I actually kind of like having because it gives 20% rewards on a lot of wallets. But it just doesn't look very good. This whole chart just looks very bad. Let's look at the weekly. It just doesn't look great, right? It's just not making any all-time highs until this thing really starts breaking up to here. Maybe it smashes this and comes back down, or at least starts breaking up into here, the 40 cents region. If it just keeps on going sideways, like there's not going to be any confirmation to think that okay, is this coin going to actually have some fundamental use case in the future? So, just one to keep an eye on. So, what to do? But again, back to like my concern with the volume gaps around 23 to 25K, it's still in play. Even 20 to 21, there's a gap. We could just go sideways. I'm constantly kind of up and down about like, are we going to go up or are we going to go down? Like, I just think sideways and down just makes more sense. Unfortunately, I know that's a bummer. I actually lost a couple subscribers because I'm being honest about it. Everyone's kind of trying to get hype. I'm like, I just don't know if it's time to get hype yet. If we do, we do. It's great. I'm being a little more conservative, especially like being a trader on margin and stuff like that. I'm kind of pulling out of my margin positions, just kind of waiting for a good dip. I want to see like the fear and greed to be back at 20 and 30 at some point. Even if I'm wrong, like we go up to 38K, we come back to 30 or 28 or something like that. That'll be a place where I'm like, all right, well, this is probably a good spot. I just don't see any big indicators. And it's just like one of the most boring price action apparently Bitcoin's just had in a very long time. I mean, it's similar probably in to this. It's just we're kind of just in this bear market thing where it's just going to be kind of boring for a while. So we'll see. That's ontology. And again, we're still just overheated on this. If this goes come down, I'll feel a lot better. But I didn't pay much attention to the news today. I was kind of real distracted Just working and just been kind of going a little too hard lately. But yeah, fear and greed, the bull and bear mix. I mean, we're still very much more bearish than bullish, so it's still a good time to accumulate. We're in this area right here, great accumulation zone. You got probably another 3 to 6 months to accumulate. And actually, this is interesting. So, yeah, we might be coming out of this Bitcoin bullish dominance very soon. So basically, people get really scared when the markets are really bad and they go into Bitcoin. We just got a spike into the altcoins. So like, we're not quite in altcoin season yet, but this is showing me that the Bitcoin season may be coming to an end. We're going to start seeing some altcoin tokens start flying in the next few months, 6 months. This is looking, this is looking like it's giving us a little warning sign. Like, it's probably, we could look at it like maybe it's something like this. Maybe we go back down. I mean, it could be like a spike like this, and we come back down to retest like around this area, the 24.31. So something to look forward to, something to look at. I'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, so Aggregate coin, I don't know what that is. I wonder if that's an AI token. Not familiar. Radix is one I hear about. I'm not a fan, really. Hedera is absolutely one I'm really a fan. You could stake it for 6 or 7% on KaotiK Wallet. I'm sure some other places as well. But yeah, just wanted to check in really quick and make a quick posting. I might do a deeper dive tomorrow. But yeah, hopefully I don't lose any subscribers for coming in on this. But it's just trying to be real, like assessing the markets. There is complacency. Like, will we go up? Will we go down? I don't know. I can't. I do. We'll say that altcoin season looks like it's coming up, and the Bitcoin might take a backseat for a bit. So we'll have to take a see. Take a look. So hang in there, hodl on. We'll check in later. Peace.